All right, gang. So I just wanted to go over this a few more times. Just study these videos, gang, and I'll be dropping more videos in the future. Just want to give y'all some more videos to help with your psychology, gang. New strategies, to help with your psychology. Once price, breaks above this lower high, it makes a higher high. Boom. If you have missed this move, just wait for price to make a higher low. It makes a higher low right here makes a higher low right here. Boom. If we just see if I can just draw this like that. Cool. It makes a higher low right here. Boom. Back down to right at the moving average crossover as exactly. Makes a higher low right here. Boom. Makes a higher low right here. Boom. And you could got in once price made a higher low for another entry at 1921 if you had missed this first entry around here at 1911 when price was heading back up after showing us this hammer pattern at our psychological level 1900. um Pay attention to candlestick pattern. This is a hammer pattern. Let us know that sellers try to push price down and buyers push price back up. And you see a hammer pattern at the end of a downtrend, and we've been in a downtrend. If I just go back some, we've been in a downtrend this whole time, from 270 all time high all the way back down here. We've been in a downtrend since March 8th. We've been in this downtrend. So once price, gets down here, it does make a zoom in a little bit more. Once price gets down to our psychological level, it makes a hammer pattern. This hammer pattern, it lets us know that, pay attention to candlestick patterns. You have to put it all together, gang. Lets us know that, buyers are pushing price back up and then pushes all the way back up to 1950. All right. So I hope that helped. Wait for price to make a higher low. Boom, you could have got in. If you missed once price made this higher high, it will retest back down, make a higher low, back down from 1929 all the way back down to 1921, makes a higher low, and then what? The price makes what? A higher high right here back up to 1933, makes a higher high. Boom. I'll draw that real fast for you, and then I'll show you on the 15 real fast, and then I'll break down this move that just happened recently. If you were looking for buys, if you just who you could have done did though. So if you see this in the future, you'll be able to capitalize off of this and make some money potentially in this market game. So once price makes a higher low, it made a higher high. Boom, you could have got in from 1921 and made a higher high back up to 1933 before what? Making a higher low back down to 1930 before eventually what? Making a higher high all the way back up to 1950. So we just got to put it all together, gang. And let me just show you on the 15 as well. So go back, go to the 15. Blah, blah, blah. You can see more structure on the 15 as well. Cool. Price was making a lower made a lower high right here, the last lower high before making a lower low all the way down here, this last downtrend right here. And then what? We see what? Boom. We see price, wicks all the way down here on the 15, it wicks. We see this morning star pattern. We see black candlestick, star, and then yellow candlestick. We see yellow candlesticks. Price what? Makes a higher high all the way back up here to 1929. Makes a higher high. Boom, all the way up here before making a higher low. Before eventually making a higher high and all the way up to 1950. Zoom out a little bit for you. You can see that a little bit. So there's more structure. On the 15, you can see that price did get all the way up here. But I wanted to just show you. Let's go back to the 1 hour real fast. Go back to the 1 hour. See, we've been a downtrend. All this is a downtrend. Actually, let me go to the 2 hour. Cool. 2 hours, cool. Let me see. Yeah, let's go to the 2 hour. Not bad. It's okay. All-time high right here. Boom. All right, so you could have done, you could have did that. One price makes a higher high, go to the 1 hour actually. Once price makes a higher high, exactly. Boom. Once price makes a higher high back up right here. Boom. It will make what? A higher low. Boom. It makes a higher low. You could have got in. makes a higher high, then what, price makes a higher low, before what, making a higher high all the way up to 1950. So you just got to know market structure. You have to know what price is doing. It gets to our psychological level, 1900. And did not break above. We did not see price want to break below 1900. It tried to, and then buyers what, create this hammer pattern and push price back up to 1950. You know, and you can see that on the 4 hour and the daily as well. On the daily, you can see this was March 16th when that happened. You just zoom in a little bit. You can see it on the daily as well. March 16th, boom. Price tried to get below. 1900. You see our all-time high right here. Price tried to get below 1900, and buyers came in, creating this hammer pattern also on the daily. And we did not see price make a lower low after price try to make a lower low below 1900. It just didn't. It's seen a hammer. We see it on the daily, and and price went all the way back up to 1950. Before heading back down. So that's what we could have did in this situation. Just delete all of that. You can delete this too. We can just delete all of that. Cool. So pay attention to that. Wait for price to make a lower high. You could have got in, or once you seen price, starting to make a hammer pattern, starting to hammer, and once price made this hammer pattern on the daily, it lets us know, okay, price is going to 1950, and it went right to 1950. Boom. So then after that, we see that was March 16th, March 17th, 2022. Then from March 17th to March 18th, and now March 21, we see black candlesticks. Overall, we could still be in a downtrend as price was just making a lower low, could have made a lower high back up to 1950, retested back up to 1950 after making a lower low all the way down to 1900. And now once price went to 1950, next psychological level is 1900. So just if we let's just break that down now. Let's break that down. If we go to the you can see that exactly what happened. Once price got to 1950, it started heading back down to 19. It's at 1918 right now. So how would we have did this? After seeing this downtrend, how we had played this? All time high 2022, 270. After seeing this downtrend, from March 8th, 2022, all the way down to 1900. How I had played this out. Obviously, when price gets, I would have waited for price to get to my psychological level, 1950. And I would have took profit from 1900 to 1950. Boom, got out this trade, and then obviously you got in from 1950 around here, and you could have sold this. You could have got in for a short position, and you could have rolled this back down from here. Could have got in and rolled this all the way back down, and we're riding this all the way back down to that psychological level, which is 1900. Right back down to 1900, and this is a 2 risk reward ratio right here on the 4 hour. We go down to the 2 hour. This is a still 2 risk reward ratio. Yeah, still 2 risk reward ratio. Obviously, we put our stop loss a little higher. We can get we can get a more better risk reward ratio, 3 to 5 risk reward ratio. You could have got in around here, 1945, boom. If you didn't get in at 1950, you could have got in at 1945 and rolled this all the way down. This is from March 17th all the way down to March 2020 right now. From March 17th to March 17th, 2022. Sorry, that from March all the way down to March 20th, 2022. You could have wrote this all the way back down from here, from March 17th all the way down to March 20th, 2022. You could have wrote that all the way back down.